Governor Wes Moore is set to unveil his budget proposal tomorrow. He's promising responsible spending to balance the budget without any new taxes and fees. But new findings show a pattern of large amounts of money going unaccounted for at the state level. Spotlight on Maryland's Tessa Bentulin looks into the pattern and the impact on taxpayers.
Every year, as Maryland closes the books on its fiscal year budget, the Office of Legislative Audits takes a look at how state agencies handled their money. And every year, according to Eddie Rubenstein with OLA, the same red flags appear. Massive sums of money that are unsupported, improperly recorded, or potentially unrecoverable. The issues are not easy to fix, and they're persistent.
But it is concerning that it goes year after year after year, the same problem.
Let's take a look at OLA's review of fiscal year 2025. 8 state agencies were looked at. $3.42 billion in unsupported federal revenue accruals was flagged. It essentially means Maryland spent state money and expects a reimbursement from the federal government. But agencies could not provide enough documentation to show the money is definitely coming.
That's really the big concern, is if we don't recover it from the federal government, ultimately it has to be covered by some sort of state funding.
And that means it would come out of taxpayers' pockets. However, Rubenstein stresses this does not automatically mean the state has lost the money. He says state agencies operate a pay-and-chase system. They spend state funds first, then request federal reimbursement, which can arrive weeks or months later. The 2025 review has flagged $888 million in potential unfunded liabilities. These are bills the state might have to pay later, depending on the outcome of federal appeals. And an additional $67 million in known unfunded liabilities, money the state definitely owes and must pay back to the federal government using state funds.
The liabilities are things that we're saying, like, we know we're going to need funds to pay. I think it's mostly back to the federal government.
Spotlight on Maryland reached out to Senator Shelley Heddleman and Delegate Jared Solomon for comment, but never heard back. They are the chairs for the Joint Audit and Evaluation Committee. We reviewed OLA reports from fiscal years 2020 through 2025. Year after year, the reviews flagged millions and billions of dollars tied up in unsupported revenue entries and liabilities across multiple state agencies. Rubenstein says many of these issues stem from systemic deficiencies with the agency's procedures and controls to account for their federal fund activity. Former Maryland Budget Director David Brinkley, who served under then-Governor Larry Hogan, says all administrations have had that problem.
The issue is not so much that it's there, it's what you do about it.
But as lawmakers begin making decisions that will shape future state budgets, the message from the state's fiscal watchdog is clear. The money may not be gone, but the risk is real. Tessa Bentulin, Spotlight on Maryland.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.